late night. It's not even Sunday no more. It's Monday. So happy Monday morning, early midnight, mid in the midnight hour. In the midnight hour. What up, though, Chester
Midnight,
McClung?
midnight, chilling at AM, PM, chilling, drinking apples juice, and it was BM. Remember that?
Hell yeah, classic shit. Classic. What's good with you, Chester McFly?
Chester McLeasy, what up, though?
You out there rolling wheelie tough? You know what I'm saying? But nah, but yeah. If y'all see the title, we was talking about the state of hip hop. We gonna give our
Hey,
take
but
on
if you, bro, but with the state of hip hop, with this beef and all that shit, bro, with all that people killing, bro, you need to go down to the root of the problem, bro, because all that shit started with hit 'em up.
it.
And it seemed like for a minute after the death of Biggie and Pop that the beat died down. But now these younger rappers feel that they can do it better than Biggie and Pop. And why
Right.
would y'all even want to live out that legacy? Why?
You
That's
you
something
would
you do
think they
not
would have
want to live
learned.
out.
Yeah, they should have learned like the whole Pie Biggie situation. You should have they should have learned from that. You know what I'm saying? See what the fuck? Unless they want to die, you know what I'm saying? That's almost like what I felt Charleston White was getting at. Like these young cats don't got shit to live for. You know what I'm saying? They don't care no more. They
Right.
like,
And you know what? And you know what? And Eshai said it back in the day on premature ejaculation. If one brother learned, 10 brothers might learn from that.
word, yeah, that's facts. Yeah, cause you seen the Joolio Foolio shit, and then to come back and disrespect somebody like drop two diss tracks back to back. You know what I'm saying? Right away, disrespecting the person who just passed. Yeah, I mean, not even on the strength that you probably gonna get caught up in a RICO act, whatever. You gonna get locked up for that shit. Not even that. Just on the strength that you shouldn't disrespect the dead like that. You should have morals. You know what I'm saying? And as a man
Right.
and shit, you shouldn't be doing that. Like,
That's all that. That's all that drill shit though.
right? I
And
get
if
that.
people pay attention, bro, I'm gonna say this right here and now. For everybody that listen to drill, if y'all want to go hear the earliest versions of drill music, go back to the late '90s, early 2000s, and look up East Side Cheddar Boys. Look up Street Lords.
Facts. Rock bottom.
And if y'all learn, and if y'all learned anything from those two groups, then y'all would know that that drill shit ain't the way to go, bro.
Nah, shit.
I'm
That Street Lord Cheddar Boys and East Side Cheddar Boys. That was real. That shit was serious. That people lost their lives over that. A
They
lot of
did,
people
bro.
lost their lives.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. I heard the one, Ride on Me was my shit, but when I heard Ride on Me, bro, and every time I listened to it, only thing that was in the back of my mind was like somebody gonna die.
Yeah, see,
You know what I'm saying? I
that's
was
my
saying in the back of my head, bro, like Blade Icewood is gonna die. Not that I want the brother to die or that I want the brother to get killed, but when you're on record saying shit like I heard you want to ride on me, bitch nigga, bring it on, got the chrome on my lap as we speak. I heard you
no
want to ride on me, and you just got shot, and the beef is still hot.
5 times with the AK in front of you. 5 times with AK.
Guys with a K is still here to see another day. Come on,
And we
bro. I
still,
understand where Blade was coming from, like I'm still here. But when you speaking words like that on records and some shit just hot
he
and
put
that
it in the
shit just
room.
happened, you open the beef up, you open the doors for every other per individual to hop into the beef.
And they put it in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? He put it in
You
the
put it in the
atmosphere.
atmosphere. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, race the police to the late, great Blade Icewood, because I love this music. But when you out there saying, bitch, nigga, bring it on, got the chrome on my lap as we speak,
Yeah,
and you biting other entities in it. Because then you got somebody that not necessarily minded, might not even know you, but but the person you record about this reckless shit about on your song that person might know. You know what I'm saying? That might be that person's brother, cousin, best friend. You don't know.
Yeah, that's facts. Shout out Midway Split in Flint Time. But yeah, it's funny you said that, Brother King X, because Blantonio wasn't up on that. And I was telling him, I was like, you know what? I was like, because we talking about them rapping about people who got murked after they got murked on these diss tracks, you know what I'm saying? But shit, I was like, one of the most, the hardest, like, one of the probably the most classic tracks to come out of Detroit City was like that. So it's really, it ain't nothing new, you know what I'm saying? Because you see, when he got shot, he came right out. Like, but what? The doctor said I never walk again. That's fucked
Again,
up.
but fucked up because they man to shot me up.
Because
They
the
man
Yankee
will never
man
talk
never talk
again.
again, speak again,
Breathe
breathe
again,
again.
speak again, 7 times
Still
for the
songs with the
K.
king and still here to see another day. Damn, you lucky boy. Nah, dog,
Dog,
you ain't
dog, I ain't
doing
done yet.
that. Got killers on their block chilling every night till sunset.
And you know what?
Lord,
That particular bar right there, when he say, we thought you gone, no, Blade, no, dog, I ain't done yet. When he
mm-hmm.
said that, I was like, that particular bar is gonna be his demise. That particular bar contributed to his demise. Cause it's
Right,
like you talk your enemy.
right.
So now
Nah,
they
yeah,
gonna come finish the job. Now they gotta finish the job now.
right. He even said that shit. I mean, he disrespected the dead in that track. I was laughing that not your
Laughing at
little
your
boss got
yeah,
playing.
I was laughing. I was laughing that your little boss got played. I was smoking on the
Blowing
chokers,
on the yeah.
chokers, fucking trying to make it sound in the range.
Uh, People always something when they think they worth a little change, but I ain't
Niggas
no OG.
always, hey,
I
so
ain't
I
no
know my life
OG.
ain't like, so I know my life ain't changed. That's why I pray to the Lord every day that
Yeah,
I end this pain.
he said no. He was like, that's why I fall to my knees every night. Fall to my knees every night and pray. I heard they want to ride on me. Bring it on. Got the chrome on my lap as we speak. And then they got him what? Over on Joy Road, wasn't it? He ended up getting
7 Mile.
7 miles. It was a car wash though, right?
Yeah, the
Car wash.
car wash where they shoot all the Tubu movies at.
Yeah. Shit sad, dog. Blade Icewood, dog. You know how big Blade will be now. Look how big he is. He didn't even have that big of a catalog, none of that. Just in Detroit, and how big he is and shit. And it ain't just because can't no one say it's because he got killed, dog. Not because he got murdered. That ain't it. That's not why. And fucking I already know that
And
for a
it, and,
fact.
it, and, it, and another thing with artists like that is that I understand you came from the streets to the game. You know what I'm saying? But you
Right.
gotta watch how you treat people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Blade. I met Blade a couple of times. He was cool to me, but he did get a lot of enemies.
Okay.
He
I
did
never
get a lot of enemies. All that stunting on niggas in the club, and you know what I'm saying. I can take your bitch because I'm rich and I got money. You know what I'm
well,
saying. All that shit. You know what I'm saying. Cats
no,
look at that.
but a lot of people like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that's just stunting. Stunting, you know what I'm saying? You mean
Right.
stunting? Yeah,
What I mean, what stunting is you know what I'm saying. Stunting is dangerous, man.
right, no doubt, no doubt, yeah, no doubt. And flossing, that's why they say like buying those big chains, all that shit, all that jewelry and shit. You asking for it, you know what I'm saying? Because there's someone out there hungry that wants that shit, dog. That's hungrier than you and is willing to do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? To get what they gotta get. And I mean, like when I stopped when we was watching that shit with Young Bird, like he's an example and shit. He got caught slipping, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't even want to go. He said, wasn't he saying that he ain't even want to go to the club? And he got here in
And
Detroit,
it was and the beef wasn't even his beef.
right? It was his brothers or his managers or some shit.
His brother, his brother had got into it with his manager, which is Trick's cousin.
Mm, right. See, and that's crazy. I think he was one of the first, at least one of the first two or three. that got caught up with Trick and them announced the no fly zone. They got caught up here in Detroit. But really, Detroit started. Hold on, I got an airplane coming over. But Detroit started getting a bad rap for that, and I think that Trick. Look, it took them like what 20, damn near 20 years to get rid of that label. Oh, Trick's a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? They started putting that label on him in the industry and shit, in hip hop. And
But see, the thing is, Trick is not a bad guy. It's
not
just
at
what
all.
he had. It's just fucked up that he had to resort to what he did to make his message plain to these industry cats.
What's
I
the
mean, he
difference?
got a point. He got
What's
a
the
point.
difference?
How you gonna
Yeah,
how
go
you
ahead.
gonna send your artist to my city, bring y'all people, don't use our vendors, don't use our artists to open up, and we all biggest market?
Yeah, right. No, see, that's what I mean. Yeah, no. See, Trick, fuck it. I think Trick, it basically it's no different. What's the difference between what Trick did when he announced that? You know what I'm saying? And did that and started putting it. You know what I'm saying? Putting the heat on motherfuckers coming here to the city. What's the difference? 20 years before that, when Jay Prince and them and Rap A Lot Records and all them was doing that in Swisher House and all them was doing that same shit in Houston. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't call it the no fly zone, you know what I'm saying? But they had to push motherfuckers up out their city and all that shit to get their music played and get their props. Cause you know how that shit really started. I heard, well, I don't know how it really started because I wasn't there. But what it was announced on Search in the AM. You know what I'm saying? With Royce the 5'9" and Trick was there in the studio with him. Yeah, he said that it was because he was in L.A. He was in L.A. and he heard that song had just came out, "Welcome to Detroit City," and he heard it played several times, but they only played it with Eminem's verse. He said he called like three different DJs, like Atlanta, like in other cities, and they told him the same thing, but they said it wasn't them that was doing it. That's the that was what they was getting sent. You know what I'm saying? To play to the radio stations. That's what they was getting sent to play. So Trick heard that, and he got. And I understand he got pissed. That was his track. You know what I'm saying? That was Trick. That was on Trick's album and shit. And you ain't
Right.
even playing Trick on there and shit. So he got pissed, and that's when the no fly zone. And like what you were saying, rappers come in here, and these people come in here from out of state, and they charge over $100 a ticket to come see them and shit, and they not spending no money in the city. They charging our artists to perform and shit. Like you got to pay all this money to open up for these acts and shit. And these are artists from Detroit that are doing it. You know what I'm saying? Just because they got the money, that don't make it right. You know what I'm saying? Just
All
because
right, it don't.
no, just because like, oh, 42 Doug can afford to get on. If any big name you name comes to Detroit, he got the money. He can get on the show, and the name. But he gonna like, why would he have to pay? Like, and I think Trick kind of I think he helped the city when he did that. We needed
See,
that.
people don't see these cats don't realize back in the late '90s, early '90s, and late '90s and 2000s how easy it was to get shows. Because I remember out rock shows opening up for cats like Slick Rick, opening up for Method Man. You know what I'm saying? At St. Andrews Hall. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to
Yeah,
pay nothing.
right.
Didn't have to pay shit. I got that slot with Method Man because I was like a regular down at St. Andrews.
Yeah, that's how we got on. We did a show. Open with. We did a show with Twister and a cat from Chicago named Yellow Boy or Yellow. I can't remember if his name. Not to be confused with DJ Yella in of NWA, but he was a
I
rapper
know.
named Yella from Chicago. Yellow Boy or something like that, dog. But he was with Twister, and we got on that show and shit at St. Andrews and shit. And that was because we was at St. Andrews all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say, like I ain't saying Shady wasn't at St. Andrews, but I don't remember seeing him at St. Andrews all the time. We used to always be in there, but I do remember seeing Bazaar in there all the time before they blew up. Bizarre used to
Eminem
always.
Eminem touch was it what he was deep up in St. Andrews Hall.
Okay, I just didn't bump into him in there, but you know that place used to get so packed, dog. Like where you was like
Right.
elbow to elbow, even in the hallways and going from floor to floor and shit. But no, I remember the battle raps would break out in the middle of the main floor and shit. You had the DJ up there. You don't know what MC might jump on the stage and start rocking it. That was hip hop, dog. Anyone that says Detroit ain't hip hop, dog, they don't know Detroit at all, dog. For real, cause we been doing that shit way before any of this internet shit, any of this. Like that's
Bro,
why the
shit
world.
like my man said on the on that documentary, we just as
Yeah,
dope as cats in Atlanta, we just as dope as cats on the West Coast, and we just as dope as cats in New York.
facts.
If not doper.
Who was it that we just had? Oh, I think it was Benzino who said it. That now he was like Detroit got they sound where he can be in L.A. or something and the song Detroit come on rapper come on there and you can know that's a Detroit sound like oh this shit hard that's Detroit you know what I'm saying like Detroit got their sound but we always had our own sound it's just people was taking our sound because we wasn't out there mainstream like that. You know what I'm saying? Our artist was underground, but people been stealing Detroit sound for years. Where you think
Like
sounds came from? Motown. Let's go to Motown. You know what I'm saying?
right, right. I mean, real talk. The Miami bass scene was really created from the ghetto tech scene in Detroit.
Right, which started electronic music, techno, all that started in Detroit and shit. Yeah, and that's documented.
Two Lad Crew and Luke and them was imitating, was doing what they were seeing six mixing them from
Right.
Detroit.
What up
All
though,
the ass
Christopher
shaking
Jordan?
them, all the ass shaking and booty shaking music. They was already doing that up here. We already
Right.
had groups like Play School that was already slap that ass and make it jig. We already had groups like that, bro. We had groups like that. Matter
And
of fact, and matter of fact, those popular groups that was from Atlanta that was making that dance music, those actually wasn't Atlanta artists.
right. Yeah, how many?
They was
Why you
Detroit.
exactly? Why you think Detroit was like Tula Cruz second home? You know what I'm saying? Why you think they was always up here? Shout out to Monte Cristo. Shout out to 6-4. You know what I'm saying? They rock with a lot of Detroit artists, but it's the scene. You know what I'm saying? The whole in Atlanta. Because
Right.
let's get it straight right here on the Hood Smoker podcast. I know we talk about it all the time, but the strip club scene, that shit started in Detroit and it's still popping in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? We laid that blueprint down. You know what we've had legends from LA that still ain't even performed in strip clubs and that they ain't got it popping like that New York. I think New York is now though. I think New York's got the strip club scene
Mhm.
going and shit. What up though, Christopher Jordan? You in New York? What's the? Are you in Tucson? But you from New York? What's the? They be doing the strip club shows down there in New York. And what's up with Philly, Chester McFly? I already know Flint, McWig split it. Y'all, Flint and Detroit, one and the same. You know what I'm saying? We we neighbors. We right next door. Shout out to the
Yeah, like
our
all that,
Flint family.
like all that shit, like that. You hear if you pay attention to down south, a lot of Atlanta down south music. You hear a lot of Detroit culture in there.
Yeah, but
I
look how
mean,
many artists that we
for
know from.
example, for example, even though he's not a down south artist, Fat Joe song, we make it rain, make it rain, fill the hose, yeah, better bring your umbrella,
Yeah,
got a pocket full of money. I make it
right.
rain, I make it rain, I make it rain on these hoes. Man, if y'all will pay attention, if y'all paid attention to the BMF series, which was took place in the early 80s, early to mid 80s, and you would see dudes in a strip club just throwing up money in the air.
Yeah, yeah. That's facts. But one thing about BMF, remember when we've had DJ Low sign more than a couple times, but when we had DJ Low sign just for his personal interview and shit, not him tapping in and showing love. But Fucking remember he said that we talked. It was when the BMF series had just came out, and his one thing was with it. He said he liked it. He liked watching. I think it was Los who said it. I'm pretty sure it was Los who said it, cause he was like, yeah, cause that's like from my time. You know what I'm saying? He can see like, but it's the music. He said that this what songs they chose to play during that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Those songs didn't match the period, time period.
Yeah, yeah, that they could have got that better and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And they could have and they could have used some local music too, bro. Like for real,
Yeah.
bro. You know what song would have been the perfect for the pilot episode if it would have started off with
What's that?
City of Boom. City of Boom.
Oh
Now
yeah,
tell me you
City of
don't see
Boom.
tell me you don't see, you can't hear City of Boom and BMF, bro.
Yeah, yeah. No, I definitely, most definitely, yeah, yeah. City
Hell,
of Boom, though, that's a
I could have
classic.
heard I could have heard Eshawn's booming on there. Eshawn's booming could have been on there. I can hear that on the scene when they raiding the crack house.
Was that been had it connected in the South and the Carolinas and the old juke joints? We talk about the strip club joints, Christopher Jordan. The shows at the strip. You know, like Hermione just had a. I think it was Friday. He just did a show that had a show up there at the Sting nightclub, Gentlemen's Club. But no, like DJ Henhouse, we had him on here right there. I mean, that's enough said right there. That's from the '80s. You know what I'm saying? And the radio stations came to him, like the DJs from the radio station. What's hot? What's the strippers dancing to? You know what I'm saying? What is they dancing to? Like what's hot? Like they want to know what the strip club DJs is playing. You know what I'm saying? So that says a lot. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to DJ Henhouse. But he spit some game on that shit. Like he broke it down, and it's true. Like I think it was I don't, not 6ix9ine boys might have been tag team, but I think we talked about it before on the last live, like how they were actually DJs at strip clubs in Atlanta when they came out.
Hmm.
But we already had it popping here in Detroit like that. Chester McFly, you gonna get us flag for that. And they got these one spots that where you only got to be 18 or older to get in, and they're totally new clubs. Like they used to have the Atlantis on Dix, and remember Deja Vu's, shit like that. But the spots we talking about ain't like that. Like they everything, but
If
they
you
got
looking for that kind of if you looking for that kind of spot, you got to find a hole in the wall hood spot, bro.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, no doubt, Christopher Jordan. Detroit, New York, definitely tied in. Shit, Esham used to ride back and forth from Detroit to New York and shit, back and forth.
Oh
But
yeah.
shit, people all over. Like, look at it, even on the West Coast and shit. Look at how many people we've had on as guests from the West Coast that got family here and shit, be out here all the time.
Yep. Like me, I got family on the west.
Yeah. So I got family in the South. I got family in Hawaii, dog. I got family on the East. Yeah, fucking all over the West. I got people all over. That's why I was like, damn, I got family in Tucson. I ain't even never went down there like before.
Hey,
Now
you
I
know
got
what? That's why when dudes used to be talking that stuff about how I got known, I used to be laughing in the back of my head because like, do you know I'm part of two different cities rap hip hop scenes, bro?
he didn't know that's the problem. He ain't
Bro, I'm
know.
part of bro. You don't even realize I'm part of the Bay Area. I was part of the Bay Area horrorcore scene, bro.
They to care if we jump onto this shit like that shit that shit was hard as hell. He was like, how about we make a version with us, and then Joe wanted to jump on. He's like, we'll make a version. We'll put featuring KDT, and it puts it on our videos and shit. So that's dope. How it does that shit. So I'm starting to do that more often. And I rename the clips and shit, so people can get to the point of what we speaking on anyways when we do these lives. Cause we be going all over the place. It started at one spot. Like we was talking about Julio Foolio. Now we talking about what it is. Now we talking about the video freezing up. Are we still frozen? Christopher Jordan, Chester Fly, let us know. I don't know what's up with that, dog. Like fucking all I can think of is we did get hit by all them windstorms and the power lines go up. That shit shouldn't be affecting us. I know we have been getting hit by some storms at night though. It been storming at night. It stormed last night. It ain't storming tonight. It's tight out though.
Right.
We
Yeah,
good
but
now.
real
All
yeah, but real
right.
shit though, with the Julio situation though, but all that shit I just said from the hit 'em up, that's what really sparked that type of shit.
Right. Because what about shit? Real Compton City G's, the real motherfucking G's, and
But the
Dre
thing
Day.
is, but the thing is with real Compton City G's, Easy just focused on Drake.
Right. He didn't make it a West Coast East Coast thing. Right. Pac went
He
at
didn't
the
make it
whole everybody.
right.
Yeah.
That was just between him and Drake. Fuck with
Right.
Drake and Dre Day. That was just between Easy and Dre, and they both from Compton. And when they made the songs, they was living down the street from each other.
Mm.
But it wasn't like on hit 'em up. My fofo make sure all your motherfucking kids don't grow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit you inviting problems, bro.
No doubt. And I understand he was mad though. You be mad too. Some motherfuckers that you thought you could trust set you up. Pac
And it wasn't even them.
tried to right. It wasn't them. No, he had the wrong people, but still, it was like in the start. It really the media really pushed that shit though, dog. They should have like even like the source and magazines like that by putting them on the covers and shit and calling it a East Coast West Coast beef. It made it a East Coast West Coast beef, and it really didn't need to be all that. Like I was just watching that interview again with MC8 when he was on there with on Drink Champs when Benzino co-hosted it. Like I
Oh
think it was a
yeah.
couple episodes ago. And you know what he was saying? Like you remember the Source Awards in '95 when all that shit went down? And Benzino was talking to him about it too. How Quick came out there with Death Row. Nori didn't even know Quick was a part of Death Row. They had to tell Nori like, nah, Quick was managed with Death Row management and shit. And they was like, I guess Quick. They all came down. They all came down in the cells. Quick was one of the rappers in the cells who came out rapping. And that was the first time someone ever performed. First time, because now Kendrick did it, and I think Pac did do it afterwards. But they said that he came out and he fucking did dollars and cents while MC8 was right there, and MC8 said it was like him and about a few of his homeboys, and he said Death Row was like 50 deep. See, Nori said he was looking at that shit like, oh, all the West Coast, all the East Coast is all on one side. He didn't know that there was other beefs going on like that night. Like Wu
Right.
Tang and Biggie had beef that night. You know what I'm saying? Wu Tang and Big had beef. So you had East Coast beef going on within them. So and then you had the West Coast with Quick. I guess eight because Benzino said even told eight seen him standing there, fucking looking at Quick, just standing by the stage looking at Quick, mad as hell, just ice grilling Quick. And he said, eight, put it out there. He was like, I wasn't gonna put my homies and my family in jeopardy because he thought it was just a rap beef. He said he had already had music out there. Compton's Most Wanted was already out there. He heard a mixtape of DJ Quick, and he ain't had no beef with Quick as far as that. When he didn't take it as the gang shit, he took it as just hip hop. He's like, fuck it, Kumo D, LL Cool J beef are talking shit about each other. It's hip hop. This hip hop, and he didn't know it was really going down to the streets because he was saying how his mom lived across the street from
From
Suge's mom.
Suge, my
Yeah, and he said Suge pulled up on him in Compton and was like, look, he was like, we don't want no smoke. No moms is involved in this shit. He was like, I swear to you, your mom's house will not get touched. Well, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. And I remember I think it was Nori asked him like, did you trust him? Did you believe? And then Eight was like, hell yeah. He was like, as soon as he said that, hell yeah, you had to. You know what I'm saying? He was a man of his word, and that just shows you what kind of person Suge was. People talk all this negative shit about Suge, but Suge, why don't they ever talk about the positive shit Suge did? Because Suge did do a lot of positive shit, though. He did help out a lot in the community, too, and help out in neighborhoods and shit. He helped a lot of
He
artists get
did,
on.
he did, but the bad outshadowed the negative, outshadowed the negative.
But no, because it was like they made it just sound like he was just the biggest bully in the world. You know what I'm saying? But fucking, he put a lot of people on, dog. He looked out for a lot of people and shit. A lot of artists that are on today. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. Some of the
I
shit he
mean, he
did.
was. I mean, he was a bully. You know what I'm saying? But he was acting how he thought he should act.
Right. No. No doubt.
You got to realize, children like 21, 22 at the time, just getting into the rap game, just getting into the business.
Right. He was actually a. He made it to the NFL, didn't he? He was a pro. He made it to the NFL in
Yeah,
football.
but his behavior is what got him
Right. And you
kicked
know they
off.
put
Like because a lot of teams, he was a good player, but a
so
lot of teams wasn't having that image, the shit he was doing.
yeah, so to say his aggression and how he acted and how he learned how to be a leader came from the hood, you could say that shit came from sports, you know what I'm saying? And football, that's an aggressive sport. You in the position he played, you got to be a protector, like a lineman. You protecting the quarterback. You got to, or if you defensive lineman, offensive lineman, you going after the quarterback. So you got to think where his disciplines was and shit, and how he was like brought up to be a leader by coaches and shit like that. So you can't. I wouldn't even blame it on the hood. I think he should learn how to be a leader from sports and shit, dog. From
You can't blame it on the games because
nah.
Suge wasn't allowed to even go off the block.
Right, he wasn't in that shit there. Yeah, for real. And like Quick said, he actually wasn't in. What were they called? Was it hilltop or treetop? Treetop.
Pyru.
Yeah, that he just lived in the neighborhood, but back then, you know what I'm saying. You hung with the crew. You was labeled a part of the crew and shit. You know what I'm saying. That's the same thing it was in our neighborhood too. Yeah, they was young. You know what I'm saying? Cause like they say, you don't really start maturing to what age? Like 23, 24, really and shit. Like your mind still like you still got that child like a youthful mind a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, the average male really don't hit maturity till like they till like they late mid to late 30s.
See, I heard it was a while. Yeah, see, I've heard different though, but it's not 18 like people think. You still got. If you go back now, when I go back and think when I was 18, I wouldn't have done half the shit I was
Yeah,
doing
cause
then.
think about it, an 18-year-old ain't nothing ain't nothing but an overgrown 16-year-old.
Right, you
A
right?
21 year old, a 21-year-old ain't nothing but an overgrown 18-year-old.
Right, exactly, dog. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, cause we was all young and ready for war. Young as hell, ready for war. We was all about that, and that was what was stupid as shit about it. Cause you know what I'm saying. That's when I started. When I was in prison, dog, I used to be in like with Monteca. Shout out Monteca. That's my dog. He was the first one. That's the if y'all seen that picture that I promoted with the Hood Smoker podcast, the first shirt that came out when we did the first merch, way back, almost 3 years ago. But he's the big dude with the shirt on. That's Monteca. He can't help come up with the name of the Hood Smoker podcast, but he was one of the first original Latin counts in Detroit from Chicago. And I would have never been cool with him. Like I'm like, we met in the joint. He was next to me in the cell, and it was and my bunkie was a mad Latin disciple from Saginaw, which was folks and shit. And Rick Martin
To the side in prison, y'all can do that shit on the streets, bro. Y'all
for
can do
real.
that shit on the streets.
And that's how it is too. Like you click up with your neighborhoods and shit, not your gang and shit. Like you got every gang clicked up with each other, and you see how powerful it is like that. That's how hip hop is too, though. That's why they want hip hop to be separated. That's why they pushing this Diddy shit like that. They ain't pushing. You don't see them talking all this positive shit going on, all these concerts. You know how many rappers do benefit concerts every
Uh-huh.
weekend, and we don't hear about it. Like, why ain't we talking about that? Because we don't hear about that shit. We hear about Diddy. We hear about fucking when we hear about
Cause
rappers
they
getting
ain't trying to
killed.
publicize that.
Right. Oh, they quick to tell it. It was breaking news when Joolio Foolio, rest in peace, had got murdered. But I'm just saying they always want to this world news when something bad in hip hop happens. But when they don't want to show the good shit, like when people, the artists that are doing good for the community, you know what I'm saying? Which is, it outnumbers the artists that are doing shit like Diddy. Diddy's just a little small fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? A little, if you made a pie chart, Diddy would be a tiny little slice in that pie of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So, and the positive would definitely overpower the negative if they focused on that. It's just they only show the people the negative. I mean, fuck it. Shit, that shit they did at the train station in Detroit, that was fucking some legendary shit. I mean, that was dope that they brought that up. But it's fucked that you got to bring a superstar like Eminem or somebody like, because there's so many other artists that ain't out here bragging about it. Eminem ain't bragging about it neither. That's the thing. That's why people talk shit like, oh, Eminem didn't look out for Detroit like he said he was, this and that, because we know that ain't true. He just didn't brag about it and tell you, oh, I did this, I did that. He ain't had to, because you see, we done had plenty of guests that back up what he said, that they that looked out for them. He looked out for them.
Yeah, but he did. But real talk, he did. He do need to look out for Champ Town a little bit more, bro.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I agree with that. But shit, I mean, Champ is fucking. He's up there. You know what I'm saying? Champ
Don't
fucking.
I know that, but I'm just saying though, it was with his label from '90 to '96, and you don't mention it.
Right, right. No, yeah, he definitely should put Champ on more and shit. I believe put some money behind them movies and shit like that. What up though? Is too nice in the building. Got the homie
What
is
up
in the building.
is
Yes, sir. Yeah, make sure y'all smash like, y'all. We trying to get the eyes in here, get the algorithm going. I think because we was slacking on the lives a little bit, but we back. We gonna keep doing the lives. We postponed the two live. We gonna get that all the way right because we got some. I want to tell y'all who we got coming on, but I can't though. I can't disclose it until it's official. You know what I'm saying? But we got some big names. Y'all. I know y'all be like, I don't. I ain't even. Y'all probably ain't even surprised no more though. So I ain't even gonna say that because the people we be getting. So y'all know who we be getting. We rock with the. So we talking about Two Live Crew. So you know we rock with the OGs of hip hop. We rock with the big names. So we got that.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't.
Everybody know we rock with Dade County, we rock with Houston, we rock
Yeah.
with the Bronx, and we rock with the Bay and rock with Kentucky.
But I kid. I do want to shout out Boy Dirty. Shout out to that Boy Dirty. I want to shout out Monte Cristo. I want to shout out 6'4". I want to shout out China Dow. I want to shout out shout out to JT Money. Shout out to 6ix9ine Boys. So
Shout out to 95 South. Shout out to Tag Team.
yeah,
Shout out to shout out to Buzz Down, nasty bitch, nasty bitch, nasty bitch,
yeah,
nasty
fuck
bitch,
them.
nasty bitch. Bust down, you got
Yeah,
to come on the Hood Smokers podcast, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That album, that nasty bitch album, was a certified underground classic in the streets of Detroit, brother.
facts. That's facts.
I had to tape in sixth grade, bro.
Mm. That's a
Didn't
fact.
nobody even didn't nobody even know who Buzz Down was. Mm. I used to go to school singing Buzz Down shit, singing nasty bitch, because didn't nobody even know what it was, and they'd be like, "Oh, that shit cold, that shit cold."
Hell yeah, damn! I should have rolled another blunt before I came out here. I thought I had a whole 2 grand pre roll. I only had a half one. It's all good though. Yeah, what you talk about is too nice. Now, Christopher Jordan, you gotta know is just joking and shit. He talking about y'all joined the Illuminati club. I heard.
Oh no, bro, I'm part of FOI,
Never
bro.
that,
I
dog.
don't do
Never
that.
that.
I don't do no Illuminati, brother. None of
We
that.
on that Illuminati shit. Is you should
Remember
know
that.
that.
I'm anti Satan, bro. I'm anti Satan,
Yeah.
bro.
We kill that Illuminati. Kill him. Kill. What is that? Illuminati. Throw the K in front of that bitch. Like pop.
Right.
We don't fuck with that. We don't fuck with the club. You know, by the guests we got, we don't fuck with the club. You know what I'm saying? We don't fuck with that. Um,
Ain't no rituals and no strange fucking parties and orgies going on this way.
nah, dog. No Diddy. But yeah,
No doubt.
that's like the part of that small little piece of hip hop I'm talking about that they try to shine, like try to show, like make people think this is what hip hop's all about. And this ain't that
Hey,
ain't
I got a challenge for Diddy's son, King Kong. I want you to
okay.
come to Detroit. And when I see you, I'ma say no Diddy. And I dare you. I want you to try to put your motherfucking hands on me, boy.
That ain't happening, dog. That motherfucker ain't coming to Detroit. That
Tell me some
motherfucker
we
high
gon'
ain't no
tell me
Diddy.
he slapping tell me some we slapping anybody on sight that say no Diddy.
But Gucci man already dropped a track called No Diddy. And there was another dude I heard it drop a track called No Diddy. And then fucking not only that, I heard somebody else speaking on it. Somebody else, I forgot who it was, but it was someone with a name, and he was like, once you know when they replace the timeout game with No Diddy, it's over for you. Like you know how they timeout. Well, nah, now it's No Diddy and shit. Like,
Uh,
right, yeah, yeah, nah, yeah. Them reach around records clowns. We done canceled them out. They tried to infiltrate. I tried to tell them, dog, they should have knew better. They wasn't finna infiltrate the team. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah,
Thanks for the donations though.
yeah, for sure. No, we appreciate any donations. If you want to donate, you can donate to the Hood Smoker Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Go on to any episode of the Hood Smoker Podcast. You got mine. You got Brother King X's and Blantonio Ty's Cash App on there. You can feel free to donate. We appreciate it. Diddy dropped a track called No Diddy 2 dissing himself. I ain't heard that. You heard that, Brother King X? I ain't heard
Nope.
Diddy drop shit but his Instagram. That's the only thing I heard Diddy drop. He took that bitch down.
The only thing I heard Diddy drop was another man's drawers.
Diddy drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. Wobbly 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 wobbly, drop it like it's hot. Man, I hope Weezy ain't had nothing to do with that because I like Wayne. I used to bump Wayne back in the days and the Hot Boys and all that, but I've been hearing shit about that too, dog. It's like, damn, because you know the Birdman shit and all that. You heard what Esham said. I mean,
Hmm.
and I believe him, dog. Esham ain't got no reason to lie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Chester McFly, you ain't heard? Uh, Dr. Love or Mr. Love, whatever the fuck he call himself now, Puffy. He took his Instagram. He got it's up, but no post. He took every single post down, everything. No post. Go ahead, check it out. Yeah. Nah, Chester McFly, I'm gonna send you an interview with Esham where he talks about Birdman coming to Detroit and going to the studio with the Street Lords. And you tell me what you think, dog. And Esham ain't gonna just make it up, dog. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? So that was wild when I heard that. But I mean, look, Young Buck tried to tell us before, told people. Then people's like, oh, he's just hating because the whole what was it, Trina? That Trina and Young Buck and Lil Wayne both was smashing around the same time.
Uh,
I think yeah, Trina. Trina's dope. She could spit. I always thought Trina could spit. Yeah, it is. Because Birdman came to Detroit and did a track where he came to the studio with the Street Lords manager. Street Lords had Birdman come to Detroit to do a track.
Yeah, yep, Esham and Birdman was on the same track. Cheddar Boys.
Yep, yep. And but it's the story of after the studio session you need to hear about. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? That's what we talk about right now. But yeah, that's dope that they came and did a track with Esham and the Street Lords. But it was what they did after that. That was crazy. I was like, damn. And I just remember Esham said him and the manager of the Street Lords looked at each
Was
other
just
like,
left each
yo,
other like, hell no.
like did he just say what the fuck we think he
But we
said?
did you just say it?
Man, for real. Big toys. Yeah, he was looking for some big toys, all right, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. Yeah. He was looking for some big toys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I said the
he was looking for that meta boy.
right, right, right.
Looking for a big chrome toy.
Hey, who was that? What that was the interview with the them cats that said that they that Dead Flowers was their favorite
Yeah,
Eastbound album, right? And they brought up Dice on there and shit. Dice is the homie. We got quite a few tracks with the homie Dice. Shit, that's some of the I had some Dice is a ball to be in the studio with no Diddy. He's funny as hell, you know what I'm saying? And Dice works, you know what I'm saying? He sits there and he writes his shit. He sits there right there with you, right into the beat. You know what I'm saying? So Dice, he's a real one. He comes from the old school era. We all come from that era where it's always better when you are in the studio. Damn, it's saying Chester McFly just said we froze, but when we all in the studio together, I think that shit sound a lot better and shit, and we vibe more and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody chopping it up with the songs and shit. I don't know if we just froze for you, Chester McFly, or what. It's too nice. We still good. Chester, what's up? Philly. We got Detroit in the building. We got Philly in the building. We got Staten Island in the building. We got the whole world in the building, y'all. What up, Doc? Are we froze right now?
Esham and Rihanna.
Oh, we good now. Yeah, Eshamini Rihanna. You remember the name? Yeah, let it play. Fuck it. Turn it up. Turn it up, brother King X. Turn it up. I want to hear that shit. Let 'em hear it.
All right, fuck it. Let me
Here
hook up the
here we
Bluetooth.
go. Here we go. We about to get some Esham and Rihanna live on the Hood Smoker podcast. If you ain't up on this, I ain't up on it. I ain't never heard it. So you gonna get Gutter's reaction right now, and I want to know what y'all think too. If y'all heard it already, then cool. But if y'all didn't, let me know what y'all think. If you did hear it already, let me know what you think. But I'm gonna give you my honest opinion too and shit, cause I ain't never heard this, and I'm interested in hearing this shit. Gutter want to hear this shit. Is we froze again? Is no, we ain't, bro. We don't let it play though, cause when they watch it on the replay, that's when we get most of our views, anyways. It used to not be like that. We used to have, uh, we gotta be more on here consistent. These lives like this, so that we can get back up and stay in them hundreds and shit. Get up to them thousands. We trying to get like you, Justin McFly, in them thousands. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? We on our way up, all the way up. And I ain't talking about the beluga whale track.
This
But go
song,
ahead.
this song is called Hotel Room. Esham and Rihanna.
Let's get it. I'm muting my mic. No, you gotta unmute your mic. We can't hear it. I can't hear it no more. Okay. All right.
Appar- Apparently, the song was made 13 years ago.
Did they got a video for it or no?
Nope, I came across it on YouTube one day, and I was like, hold on, what the fuck?
That's wild. Yeah, I never knew Rihanna because Rihanna and M did that track. They did a couple tracks I think together. Rihanna and
Yeah,
Shay.
yeah, they did.
Oh yeah, but Antonio Ty, he might tap into the chat. I mean, I should send it to him. Hold on, I'm gonna send him this. He's live at that comedy show. He said he all try to get no. He went as no pants to a comedy show. I forgot dude's name. Eric Andre. You know who he is? I seen him in some movies. I ain't know his name, but he sent me a picture of him, and I knew exactly who he was. I seen him on some comedy specials, and I seen him. I think I seen him in a couple movies too. That them movies where they got all them comedians like be in the movies that hang out with each other and shit. One of them type movies. But I'm about to share this real quick. Hold on, I might freeze up for a second. He ain't a big fan of him, but he was gonna go there. He ain't gonna heckle him. We was talking earlier. We had an idea. I don't want to say it too much, but if y'all caught us live, because I went live with Blantonio earlier, and it was he said he gonna do the I was like, instead of heckling them, you should do the like the no pants mumble rapper sounds. Shit like that, little shit like that, getting shit. So he gonna try to get on stage with him, see if he pulls no pants up on stage. That'll be dope. That'll be funny as hell. That'll be a good video clip. You'll see it here on the Hood Smoker podcast. Chester McFly said Eric Andrew funny, but he does a lot of suspect stuff.
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Like, I ain't a huge fan. I just recognized him. When I seen who he was, when he sent me a picture of him, I recognized who he was. But, yeah. No, he seems like that type. He kind of reminds me almost like a Seth Rogen type comedian and shit. Like that style comic and shit.
Hmm.
That, that type of shit. So what's good, man? Make sure y'all smash like. Let us know where you from. We know we got Philly in the building. We know we got Detroit in the building. We got Staten Island in the building. He tried to touch Flavor Flav's. What? What you talking about, Chester Fly? Get out of here, dog.
Hey,
Allegedly.
you know what? I heard something about that. Flavor Flav must have fucked him up or something, but I heard something about that.
Damn. Shout out to Flavor Flav, dog. Yeah, he ain't on that Diddy shit. That's crazy. I ain't never heard that, Chester Fly. But Brother Yes heard that. I ain't never heard that. That's wild. But yeah, I'll check out the video. I don't know if I want to check out the video though. I was watching some shit about now you see Diddy and Jay-Z, they starting to I heard allegedly, this was last night, it popped on my shit. They was talking about it that I guess Jay-Z invited Diddy somewhere, and where there were no cameras, nothing around, and Jay-Z had a few of his goons with him, and they kind of roughed Diddy up because shit Diddy been saying and the shit Diddy can expose and put out there, basically telling Diddy he better keep his mouth shut type shit. Yeah, trust me,
Damn.
philosophy play was gonna fuck him up. Yeah, I bet he was. Shit, as he should have. Shit, that's what I'm talking about.
The greatest hip. That's the greatest hype man of all times, bro.
Most definitely, dog. I can't think of anyone that could top Flavor Flav, dog. When Public Enemy was doing this shit, he even had like it was almost like he was a rapper and a hype man. Which he was, but even when he was hype man, it was almost like he was hype manning with bars too and shit. But he could hype a crowd up like no other. That's for sure.
He could flavor, had the drive, he had the passion. He just didn't have a he just didn't have what Chuck D and Ice Cube and all them had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, yeah. He the style and shit.
Right. Cause
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Cole Lampton, Cole Lounger when Flavor was my shit. Flavor on the high tip.
Mm.
Take a big sip.
Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah.
911 is a joke.
That was the shit, dog. Like I said, that's still you really thought you was gonna infiltrate us. Wheelie? Willie though? Oh, I'm playing.
Y'all back.
Yeah. Hey, Chester McFly, you had any problems with that? I hope you ain't had no problems with that. We haven't had no problems with it since we put it out there, and they know it is what it is, because they know it'd be a bad move. So I was just curious, Chester McFly, if you had any type of if they send any threats your way, don't say their names, none of that. We ain't the police. If the police promo crew send anybody your way talking talking some rah rah shit in the chat and comments and shit, making them empty threats. Cause don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe. Cause they ain't doing shit, dog. They was just trying to play their games and they got found out. But like I said, appreciate the donations. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all the donations. Cause we grind. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't easy. Like shit, what? You and Black Tonio Ty was up all night last night. Brother King X just hitting up, going watching it. Dog, that's work, dog. That's putting in work. Cause I did the same type of shit, and I was gonna write the names down. But I'm thinking with my dumb ass, I'm gonna remember them, and I'm hitting up certain ones while I'm watching it. But y'all watched the whole documentary, The Untold Stories of Hip Hop, and was hitting them up while y'all was watching it. Now that's
Hell
fucking
yeah.
putting in work and shit. That's putting in work, yeah. For
Hell
real.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dog. Because that shit, people don't realize it ain't easy booking guests and running this podcast shit, doing this. It's a team effort. You know what I'm saying? We all got a part in this. We all play a role, and we all focus. Because if not, we wouldn't be getting the guests we was getting and shit. We all got to play a part in that, and that's why we winning and shit. And that's why we
Right.
gonna continue to win. We gonna keep on winning. Don't tell me you got Coney again, Brother King X.
Huh.
Coney again.
No,
Oh shit.
Mr. Corn Beef.
Oh
Corn beef pita with fries.
yeah. Black Tony was like, yeah, Dice took me. When they had corned beef egg rolls in Detroit. This and that. He took me to a spot that had corned beef egg rolls. Like he ain't never heard of that.
Oh yeah, they ain't got that everywhere, bro. That's just hip shit. That's what they got.
Mm, that's crazy. So what's good, man? Smash that like y'all. You
And
come
you
in,
know what?
smash
Because I was
it.
watching this chick from down south. Her and her girlfriend, they came up here and they hit some spots.
Mm,
And she was talking about she went to go get a corned beef from Lou's, and she got a corned beef egg roll. Man, she was smashing that corned beef. She was like, wow, this corned beef is good. She was like, I ain't never, she was like, I didn't even know this even existed. You know, from down south and down south, all we get is corned beef in the can.
That's crazy. Like spam and shit.
Hmm.
Hell no.
And they down south. That's the fucked up part.
Yeah, they probably they got the corned beef, like corned beef hash, shit like that. That comes in the can and shit. That type of shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, but they ain't got the corned beef. You cook that corned beef like in a slow cooker and shit with
Hmm.
potatoes, onions, carrots, shit like that. Bunch of vegetables in there and shit. Throw that shit up in the slow cooker with the spices and
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Carolyn does that shit all the time. Though should be doing that. We actually earlier today gave we had an extra slow cook crock pot to my daughter Ariel and shit. 'Cause, it's like okay, well people come over and we barbecue and shit like that. Besides that, it's like shit you throw in the microwave or we going out to eat and get some Coney Island or something like that and shit. Like fucking going get some Mexican food and shit or some Chinese or something like. But see, I'm used to that. I like that shit when you can just some home cooked. Sometimes it's good to eat some home cooked food and shit. Like it's actually healthier and shit too. Tried telling her that too, but she used to always cook them big ass meals and shit every night when the kids was growing up. As soon as they moved out, that
Little,
was
little, little do people know it's the same shit that they got in the restaurants. You can make the shit at home.
right. Yeah, and it probably be healthier and shit too. And you can cook it in what you want. You want to cook it in vegetable oil, whatever kind of grease you want to use and shit type shit. Like I think they say what is it? That one kind of oil is the healthiest. Canola oil or some shit is called. I forgot what
Hmm.
it's called. Yeah, but you can cook it in different shit. You can a lot of shit you can fry, you can bake, you can cook that shit right in the oven and shit, and it's even healthier like that. But shit, I'm always down for the barbecue though. That's always my way to go. If I got, I mean, I could barbecue every day and shit. I could eat barbecue though. I could grill.
Now, bro, if I had to choose a spot like far as burgers, bro,
Yeah,
even though they're expensive as fuck,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Five Guys.
Five Guys. See, I'm going with Tailways though. I gotta go with Tailways. Tailways always been my spot for the burgers and shit. Like, that's my
No,
spot.
the reason why I say Five Guys, because Five Guys, all they food is fresh. Like they patties ain't frozen patties.
Yeah,
Everything,
that's what
everything, everything fresh.
is that. That's the one I've ate there before. That's where they got they give you the big bag of fries and shit. That they got the
Yep, and give
potatoes.
you
In
and they give you the free peanuts.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Mhm.
I've been there. Yeah. No, speaking of, we were talking about corned beef. You up on a restaurant called? My boy used to be a cook at one. It was like a bar restaurant called the Wheat and Rye.
Oh man, that
Dog,
used to
that
be my
corn,
joint.
you know that corned beef sandwich they got? That one, that bitch big as fuck, dog. That motherfucker's like, I forgot what it weighs. It's over a pound, dog. That bitch big as hell, dog. Like, if you can eat, I think they said they pay you if you win like $1,000 if you can eat two of them bitches or some shit. But I don't think it's even possible and shit, dog. Like, you can't even
No,
hold that much food in. But nah, we eating right. My boy used to work up there. Rest in peace, Killer C. Big Casper. He worked up there, but he used to, which is cool because that's what we here for. I know a lot of people will catch this on the replay, and I'm starting to do these little. Now that I see when I hit this little box in the corner, it kind of gives a little breakdown. It don't give just a straight clip of the whole of 5 minutes. It gives like a 5 minute rundown. You know what I'm saying? It gives you little clips and pieces of it. So I've been doing that periodically, and I'll go back and rewatch them, and then it gives me the option to make them public, and I'll change the name about what we was talking about in those ones and shit, and keep them on here. So, and like I said, even though some people said we were freezing a minute ago, It was like I said before. It did that to me and Blantonio earlier. Same shit. Like when we went live, it didn't do it this morning when we went live though. Yesterday morning, but it still plays regular when you look it up when you watch it on replay. I didn't
Right,
make any more highlights saved. I just made another highlight reel. I'm gonna check it out. And whichever one's the dopest highlight, maybe two, three of them, I'm gonna leave on the channel. Look at that Fago. Welcome to Detroit. Welcome to Detroit. Yeah, I'm actually got to go back in the crib and roll up another blunt, dog. I can't. I would stay live, but then I wouldn't be able to talk. I just had the phone propped up because they sleeping in there. I don't want to wake the crib up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be World War
right,
Three. Shit gonna be flying. I think I might have left my strap by my motherfucking end table. I'm playing. I'm bullshitting. I'm fucking around. I love you, Southwest PC. She would never pop me. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much we argued and fight, and she don't be trying to hit me. I know unless she got real bad aim, but she don't be hitting me because she knows. She don't. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna flip out. I ain't no woman beater and shit, but you don't want Mr. Fuck Your Feelings to come out the box. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with y'all. We just having for us the Hood Smoker podcast. I'm Jay Gutter. We got Brother King X. We didn't. We got. Oh yeah, I can. This is a show we could promote. July 6th. We got Detroit. But Guru, Detroit Guru, Nitzo in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm motherfucking. He's a legend. Nitzo's a legend. He got a lot to talk about. We had him on the Valentine's Day Massacre on the Hood Smoker podcast with Charlie Picasso and Monte Cristo talking about Detroit hip hop. And I think we did address the Benzino thing. We addressed Rat Face, all that, but he was like, he wants his own. He was like, wait, can I get my interview? You know what I'm saying? The solo boy. I'm like, dog, it ain't nothing but a word and shit. It ain't nothing. You shit. You just had to say that. Let's do it. So we got
right.
Nitz on July 6th and shit. Detroit legend, you know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned for that. That's gonna be a dope ass episode, and you know how we do it and shit. And he knows everybody and anybody from every camp in Detroit. He rocks with everybody. So except for the rats and the snakes, you know what I'm saying? But he knows hip hop and not just Detroit hip hop. He knows hip hop worldwide. He's worked with some of the biggest names. He's a dope ass producer and shit. Makes some fire ass beats. He be going live sometimes. You ever check out his lives, Brother King X? Sometimes he be
Boom.
having a mask on, Nitso.
Uh-huh.
He be having the mask on. It almost reminds me of MF Doom and shit with the mask on,
Mhm.
playing the beats and shit. But he got the beats and shit. He DJs, and we gonna chop it up. He's a Detroit legend. He been in this game for a long time, and we already had in the last month Hussein and Starstruck on again for the second time. Both of them taught Detroit hip hop. So we gonna have Nitzo on, and we just had Benzino. I'm curious what Nitzo how he felt about Benzino and shit, cause that'll mean a lot too. What Nitzo has to say about that, cause we trying to get like I said, focus on the positive in hip hop. Like that. That's why I always say that's a win and shit, cause it wasn't. We didn't. We I hope we squashed most of beef. I mean, there's always gonna be
Right.
some knuckleheads out there and shit. That's just the way it is. But
That's just
Benzino,
the
I feel
way it is.
yeah, I feel Benzino for the most part, he earned the respect of Detroit because of the not just because of us, because of him, because of y'all that tuned in. People were showing love. He got love, you know what I'm saying? Detroit was showing him love. There's gonna be a couple trolls that leave comments talking shit. That's just the way it is. But fucking for the most part, it was all love. And I got a lot of good positive feedback from people from Detroit. But we gonna get the haters too, you know what I'm saying? Because people like, why y'all? So yeah, you just gotta. It's a hard grind, though, and real recognize real and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta. The way we do it right. You know what I'm saying? And we see people trying to follow our blueprint, but they can't do it like us. So they keep on trying. And I want to see everybody out there win. You know what I'm saying? We already know the life. I ain't even got to say nothing about the lifetime losers like Rat Face and then that be swinging their purses and shit. Cause if y'all spent that much energy that y'all do, like all that energy and time they was doing trying to infiltrate, if y'all would have spent that time on doing something positive, y'all could be winning too. You know what I'm saying? So let's all
For
fucking
real.
be positive. You know what I'm saying? So while y'all out here hating, I got people in your ears talking about, oh, I'll throw you a couple dollars if you can infiltrate this team or something like that. No, you be better off fucking. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat them, join them and shit. So you be better off trying to hit us up on some real shit and keeping it a buck. And like, yo, this dude's trying to get at me to infiltrate, but I like y'all. I fuck with y'all. I rock with y'all, and it's all love. Oh yeah, Mike Clark, we working on that, homie. What up, though, C.J. Smith?
I'm
Yeah,
Mike
no doubt.
Clark. I'm tipping through Clark Park in the 1981 Skylark.
Yeah, no doubt. We got a request for Mike Clark. That's what's up, because we was just talking about Mike Clark last night. Getting Mike Clark out, so yeah. Stay tuned, CJ Smith. That's what I'm saying. Hit that
Which
notification.
which he's a big part of Detroit hip hop too.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And not just Southwest, but all over Detroit, period. The city. He was working in studios on the west side, the east side, all over and shit. One of the biggest producers.
I I forgot my man name, but it was the brother who taught Mike Clark.
Mm,
Cause it was like three or four producers that came up under this one dude, and Mike
okay.
Clark was one of them.
Yeah. And he did a lot more than just like Esham, ICP, Kid Rock, all that and shit. He's done a lot. His catalog is deep. And we love to have Mike Clark on, and we working on that. So CJ Smith, stay tuned. Coming sooner than later. You know what I'm saying? We just can't. I don't like to announce any guests till we lock the date in. So we got a lot of guests, a lot of big names. I could be out here dropping and shit. I'll shout them out, but I could be saying, yeah, we got them locked. But until we lock the date in, I don't like to say they're on it. Yeah, no doubt. Appreciate that, CJ Smith. Said much love, y'all. Keep an eye out for that ignorant ignorant, the negative shit, stay real, no doubt. Yes, all y'all, I want to see all y'all motherfuckers out there win. Like I said, I'm gonna get off here. I gotta go in the crib, and I ain't trying to spark off World War III before it's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because Southwest CC just fell asleep. So I decided to come out here, smoke a blunt, chop it up with my homie brother King X. Me and brother King X. You got 2/3 of the Hood Smoker podcast right here, and y'all tuned in. And shout out to Blantonio Ty. Happy birthday to your girl. I know you. I hope y'all having a good time at that comedy show. Hope you get some good footage. I hope No Pants get on stage. I hope No Pants do something thrown out.
Right.
Even if you get some video of No Pants getting dragged out, that even be funny.
That's right.
We don't even need the comedian in there. Security dragging No Pants out. That'd be
And
funny.
like I really care for the dude.
Right, right. I don't even really know him like that. Like I said, I seen him in a couple I think comedy movies and shit on
Me
Netflix or
too. I
something like
seen him.
that.
Yeah, I seen him in the show. You know what I'm saying? A couple of TV shows. Other than that, did this kind of comedy. You know what I'm saying? For what Antonio was saying, he be doing on this platform. I don't even want to. I can't even fuck with that.
Right, yeah, no, I think I know what you're talking about too and shit. And I don't even want to talk about that type of shit. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I know. I think I know exactly what you're saying, brother Q. Yeah.
I mean, there's all types of shit that he do that you know what I'm saying that I don't agree with.
Hmm. Shit, just on the strength that he tried to grab fucking Flavor Flav shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some more weirdo shit. What the fuck kind of shit is that though? That's
Mhm.
right there, dog. If I was Black Toad, if I was No Pants at that show, I call him out on that shit. Black Tony, if you watching this, holla at him. Tell him we want to know. The Hood Smoker podcast want to know why the fuck you do that shit to Flavor Flav. Don't you know Flavor Flav will whoop your
Your
motherfucking ass?
ass, right?
He said he did it on his show. Yeah, I heard he had some big guests on his show. I guess he got his own show. I forgot who Blantonio was telling me some of the names and shit. He has some big names on there. But he Hollywood. He part of that Hollywood crowd. The Hollywood.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what it is. Highly weird.
exactly. That's facts. But y'all have a good night. Make sure you catch us. We got I don't know who we got coming up this Wednesday. But I know the following Saturday is when we got the legendary Nitzo in the building. So I'll let y'all know ASAP who we got Wednesday. We'll let y'all know. Just stay, follow the community page too. We're starting to be more. I'm gonna start being. We'll all start being more active on the community page. Cause like Facebook and Instagram and all that is cool, but they do be taking shit down. Like I put those three Benzino clips up on. They let them ride on every platform, but TikTok took one down. And you know the one they took down? They left the one up where he talked about Shady was the Dead or Alive who he'd like to work with. They left the one up about Champ Town, but they took the one down where he was talking about where he was rolling the blunt where Black Jesus kind of was going where it was starting to go left, but then it kind of
Hmm.
like moved out and it was cool after that. They took that one
Yeah.
down. It's like, damn, this was the probably one of the most positive ones. You know what I'm saying? Like it showed
Right.
that, like, and they took it down. So see, that just shows you, man. They don't want the positive and shit. They want the fucking negative and shit. So get ready. We got a couple more clips coming soon too. We're just gonna show you another side of some people in Detroit might feel the same way. That's our homie and shit who was on the show, Mr. Go To, aka the Black Howard Stern. So if you didn't see the episode, you gonna see that clip. And we got another clip coming up. And I don't want to tell y'all too much. Just stay tuned for the clips. And if you didn't see the episode, go check it out. It was a dope ass episode. So check out all the episodes, man. Every one. I guarantee. When me and Bro Antonio was live earlier, we had a hip hop head. I forgot what. Oh, he's from Chicago. As soon as we told him some of the people we was had on the show, right away he was like saluting us and fucking said we got a new subscriber and he was about to go check him out. So you know what I'm saying? We got legends on here. Just go check out the names on the playlist. You'll see. Go on the live. We got a Hood Smoker podcast playlist. But yeah, I'm gonna jump off here, dog. I'm probably shit. I might go live early in the morning and shit before work. If you got did you go to the job interview?
Hmm.
Everything good?
Everything good. Got another one tomorrow.
That's what's up. So you gonna be up in the morning?
Yeah.
Well, shit, if you want to do a live in the morning, we can go live in the morning. Good morning, Detroit, kind of like Good Morning America, but our version, the Hood Smoker podcast version. A Good Morning, Detroit. Good morning, Detroit.
Detroit.
But damn, I left my keys in the ride. Didn't even know it till just now.
Damn.
Yeah, motherfucker, I'd have came back. My truck been gone. Like damn,
I don't like a motherfucker.
hell yeah. But yeah, I'm about to roll up in the crib, dog, and roll up a blunt and probably crash. But I'll holler at you in the morning, dog.
Yep.
Anything you want to say to the people before we jump up out of here?
All I gotta say is smash. All I gotta say is keep smashing up them likes. Keep subscribing. Tell your people. Keep sharing, liking, tuning in. More guests, more surprises to come.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Much love, y'all. Gutter, Brother King X, and Black Tony Talk. Shout out to Chester McFly, CJ Smith. I see y'all. Christopher Jordan. Salute y'all. We out. Peace. Much
Peace.
love. Salute.
Salute.